First of all, I would like to congratulate the Honorable Speaker of Assam Assembly for having organized such an excellent program whereby under his leadership, moi kibaba mon korisu je not only this program on Assam Legislative Assembly procedure practices and the youth immersion program has been organized. In fact, under the leadership of Manoniya Srijut Biswajit Doimari, we have seen a very proactive stand by Assam Assembly whereby the students have started pouring in to witness the various assembly sessions. Last time we have seen our university students have come and they attended some programs of budget sessions and other sessions, question hour sessions in Assam Assembly. And we are very happy to see that Honorable Chief Minister, our opposition leaders, honorable speakers had very interactive, very exchange programs, sort of question answer sessions or some interactive programs were organized. So our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Speaker for having organized such programs, particularly with our posterity, because apunaluk amar bhabishyat. Aro Ganatantra mane eta mon koribo lage, Ganatantra is, there are two aspects of democracy. One is procedural democracy, the other one is substantive democracy. Procedural democracy mane moi ki bujaisu. Procedural democracy is the way you elect people. Manuhok nirbachito kori dilu. Etu eta regular day-to-day process. But mere election of MLAs, mere constitution of parliament, bole bidhan sabha gothon hoi gol, that doesn't alone constitute what democracy is all about. Democracy, that is the procedural part. Election is the procedural part. Ganatantra yar nohole nuhua eta dih. But there are another dimension of democracy, and that is a substantive democracy. What do I mean by substantive democracy? Substantive democracy that we have inherited from our civilization, that we have inherited through our evolution of society, the Bharatiya Sabhyata, the Ahomiya Kristi Sangskritiৰ জৰিয়তে, in fact, discourse, deliberations, discussion, negotiation. So democracy is about negotiation. Democracy is about deliberation. Democracy is about discourse. So that's why Amartya Sen wrote a book called Argumentative Indian. We are who we are? We are argumentative Indian. Even look at Arjuna. Arjuna is going to fight a war, the most important war of his life. Jar karone he was eagerly waiting for. The moment Arjuna saw his koka, aju koka, nijor bhaiti, bhonti ba, bhonti nasile tat, ba jibilak shotru pokkho dekhi pelai, Arjuna was baffled. Arjuna was petrified. And Arjuna started asking questions to Bhagavan Krishna, why should I go for war? Why should I fight? What benefit will it bring by killing my brothers? You get my point? So we ask questions. We interrogate. So interrogation, asking questions, deliberation. Deliberation is an important point of view. Ami democracy, by force, we do not, decide our decisions. Ganatantra, we do not throttle someone to come to a decision. So democracy is a part, that is called substantive democracy. Democracy by discussion. Democracy by deliberation. Democracy by asking questions. Democracy by soliciting answers. And that is what is done by Assam Assembly. And Assam Assembly has got a long history because procedures and other issues will be told by Amar Apnalokor Bikhoya Hokole practices, procedures bilak koise aru yat apnalokok dia hoise what are the rules and regulations of Assam Assembly. But Assam Assembly has got a long history. Particularly, I would like to talk about three important phases of our Assam Assembly. When we talk about Assam Assembly, it has passed through various turbulent phase, বহুতো সময় পার হই, বহুতো ধুমুহা পার হই গল, তার এই স্তরে স্তরে গই গই Assam Assembly has achieved today's position. It's a long journey of 88 years, marked by glory, turbulence, and transformation. I would like to divide the journey of Assam Assembly into three phases, which I would like to tell you in front of you. But before that, I would like to tell you that since the days of Aristotle, the functions of the government have been grouped into three types: to make laws, to execute them, and to adjudicate them. Hey karone, our government has been divided into legislature, executive, and judiciary. Now, when we talk about legislature ki hoy? Assembly ain banai. They make laws. They make educational laws. Yat eta kotha dia hoise the ordinances. Ordinances or kotha koa hoise. Hoy, assembly hodai nobohe, parliament hodai nobohe. তেতিয়া সরকারে কেনেকৈ কাম কৰে? থ্ৰু অৰ্ডিনেন্সেস. আপোনালোকে গম পায় যে কেবিনেট ডিসিশনস হয়, কেবিনেট অসমৰ বিভিন্ন প্ৰান্তত হয়, মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীৰ নেতৃত্বত এই যেটো কেবিনেট প্ৰক্ৰিয়াটো অতি ইনষ্টিটিউশনালাইজড কৰা হৈছে। কিন্তু এই গোটেই ডিসিশন বিলাক যেতিয়া অ্যাসেম্বলি নহওঁতে গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে লয়, বাট আলটিমেটলি those have to be ratified, those have to be passed in the Assam Assembly. So my dear friends, the legislature, I would say, is the most important body of the democracy. Karon, in this legislative body, you debate, you discuss, you deliberate on various policies of the government. Jodi government or ordinance power ase, but those have to be ratified, those have to be passed properly in the legislative assembly. Now, in state legislatures, they have four kinds of role as I look at it in state legislatures. One is the legislative role, that is ain pranoyanor teolokor jitu bhumika. Ditiyoto hol regulatory role. Regulatory role mane je sarkarer pokkhoy hok ba birodhi pokkhoy hok ba independent pokkhoy hok teolokok regulate korar goteikhini daitto kar? Assam Assembly. The third role of Assam Assembly, as I look at it, is the financial role. Jitu koi bittiyo, jitu nirikhonor, jitu daitto. And this is done by a term called budget. But I must tell you, in Constitution there is no word called budget, if I remember correctly. It is the annual financial statement. The annual financial statement is known as the budget. And budget is the most important financial function of Assam Assembly. The Chaturtha role hole, the fourth role of Assam Assembly is the deliberative role. Deliberative role is the discussion, debate, negotiation. That is the fourth important role of Assam Assembly. Now, how Assembly regulates the government? Because government belongs to the executive department. As I said, legislature, executive. Executive is two parts. One is political executive, the other one is bureaucratic executive. And the third part of government is the judiciary. Judiciary will determine who will right, who is right, or whether in implementing the laws of the legislature, whether government has made any mistakes or not. So these are the three important organs of the of the government. Now, asking questions is one important way of soliciting answers from the government. Members can also move adjournment motion, and it can also, even the opposition can go to the extent of expressing no confidence motion. So therefore, the survival of the government depends on where? The survival of the government depends on the Assam Assembly and the numbers it has. And all the members, theoretically all members must be convinced about the policies of the government. You cannot take any member for granted. Therefore, as I said, and I repeat, these are the 4 important functions of legislature or Assam Assembly. One is the legislative role, jitu hol ain bonwa adhikar. Ditiyotu hol regulatory, apunar opposition ei hok ba ruling party hok kenekoi regulatory koribo, kenekoi gutei byabostha regulation koribo. Titiyotu hol financial role, that is the budget and annual financial statement and debate and discussion. And last part is the deliberative part, which is about discussion, asking questions, asking answers, and debate over various policies of the government. And I also must tell you that deliberation of those discussions in Assam Assembly, be it in the Parliament, be it in Assam Assembly, it must be an interesting one. Bohu khetrat dekha jay the sense of hilarity, the sense of jitu koa hoy olap maje maje dui eta tat manuhor iman kisuman rohatmok budhu amar parliament hokolor jothesho ase, particularly amar aji chhatro chhatri hokol ase. I would like to request you to look at the documentaries of Winston Churchill. For me, Churchill was perhaps one of the best parliamentarians in the world. I repeat, more drishtit, Churchill was one of the best parliamentarians in the world. Churchill teo sahityor karone Nobel Prize paisile. In spite of that, he always used to do rehearsal in front of the mirror. Ainar agot sai, Churchill ejon stylish manu asile. Hodai ki bhashon dibo parliamentot, teo jodiu eti ejon pandit manu asile. He was a very highly scholar person, but he would always speak in front of the mirror. And his wife, their wife asile, their ataitকৈ dangor critic. So therefore, ejon bhal parliamentarian hobor karone, your rehearsal is very important. Your preparation is very important. Aru eta moi udaharon diu, ebar ki hoisile Nehru aru oppositioner majot debate choli asile amar bharatiyo parliamentot. Ki debate choli asile je POK tumaloke jana Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Nehru dangoriyai tetia pradhan montriye justify korisile je ei POK ami eta barren land, tat kono mati khini just urbor nohoy, it is not fertile. Tat kono gos gosoni nai. It is completely infertile. Tat kono kam noy. Tat kono gos gosoniu nagoje. Gotike, jodiu POK has gone to China, we have nothing to worry. Hei buli kune koisile? Nehru koisile. Tetia ejon opposition leader uthi pelai kole je mu murtut edalu soli nai. Tar ortho etu niki je mu murtu kati pelam. So this was kind of deliberation that was there in Indian Parliament. Thik tenekoi ako ebar hoise ebar ki hol Englandot ejon prime minister, later on he became one of the most celebrated parliamentarian of the world. Teo pradhan mantri asile Benjamin Disraeli. Benjamin Disraeli prothom jetia sangsodot thio hol, teo thio hoi ter mukhor pora mat nulua hol. Teo matro tinita shobdo kobo parile, I conceive, I conceive, I conceive. In a conceiver ortho hol je moi bhabu, I think. Kintu conceiver ortho eta hol, hetu hol pregnant hua, ba hetu bujai je I have conceived. Gotike teo conceiver ortho duta je I conceive, je moi bhabu, etu bujai, but it also means the pregnant hua, etu bujai. Tetia teo jihetu kotha kobo nwara hol, I conceive buli roi gol. Tetia opposition member kole that this man conceives thrice but produce nothing. Gotike enekwa kisuman rohatmok kothao amar Britishor parliamentot hoisile. Thik aru eta ghotona monot porise jetia Rajiv Gandhiye etia rashtriyo shiksha niti ahise. Teo 1986 sonot rashtriyo shiksha niti prabarton korisile. Tetia prabarton korunte ki hol? Tetia teo koisile je इस एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से मैं भारत का स्वर्ग बना दूंगा. अर्थात এই শিক্ষা নীতিৰ জৰিয়তে মই ভাৰতবৰ্ষক কি বনাই দিম? স্বৰ্গ বনাই দিম. Then the opposition leader L.K. Advani ji তেতিয়া তেওঁ উঠি কলে तब तो हम लोग भारतवासी छोड़ के स्वर्गवासी हो जाएंगे. So এনেকুৱা কিছুমান instant reply used to be provided by the both opposition leaders and as well as by the ruling parties. So my dear friends, the point I am trying to say is this, that Assam Assembly, whether it is Parliament or Assam Assembly, remains the most important deliberative body of our country. মোৰ ইয়াত এখন পেপাৰ আছে, যিখন পেপাৰ মই আপোনালোকক প্ৰদান কৰিম, কিন্তু মই এটা কথাই কৈছো, মই যে কৈছিলো the first phase of Assam Assembly আৰম্ভ হৈছিলে কেতিয়া? 1913 চনত. 1913 চন 1913 is the first phase of Assam's legislative প্ৰক্ৰিয়া. আমাৰ যিটো first legislative procedure began where? In 1913, when Assam was granted a legislative council under the Government of India Act 1909. So, তোমালোকে মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব কি? The first phase of Assam's legislative process had begun in the year 1913, when Assam Legislative Council was granted. That is the first phase of our Bidhayani Prakriya. The second phase of Assam Legislative Assembly began in 1937. 1937 1935 চনৰ ইণ্ডিয়ান এক্টৰ পাছত প্ৰথম যিখন লেজিসলেটিভ এছেম্বলি ভাৰতবৰ্ষত আমাৰ আৰম্ভ কৰা হৈছিল, আৰু এই প্ৰভিজনছৰ জৰিয়তে ইন আসাম অলসো the first legislative assembly was formed in 1937. So that is the second phase of legislative assembly of our history, our itihas jodi ami saboloi jao. The third phase of legislative assembly is the post independence period. স্বাধীনতাৰ পাছত যিখিনি আৰম্ভ হল, তাৰ লগে লগে আমাৰ যিটো বিধায়নী প্ৰক্ৰিয়া আসাম এছেম্বলিটোক থাৰ্ড ফেজ বুলি ক'ব পাৰি। তাৰ ওপৰত মই বহুতখিনি লিখিছিলো যে কিদৰে অসম বিধানসভাই এই ক্ষেত্ৰত গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ ভূমিকা পালন কৰিছে। মই গোটেইবোৰ কথা ক'বলৈ নাযাওঁ, কিন্তু মোৰ দৃষ্টিত আসাম এছেম্বলিত কেইবাটাও 13 important points were discussed and which practically saved Assam from Assam becoming a part of Pakistan. Pratham jitu bhumika Assam Assembly played was the line system. You know what is line system? This debate started in 1920s when Ohomar Matibilak Jakatake Didia hoisile. At that point of time, Assam Assembly created a system called line system whereby immigrants were not allowed to come beyond the point. So that was the first, I would say, Assam's political movement in Assam Assembly. Our jar jorite Ohomor Bhumi, Assam's land was protected. That is number one. The second role was the diabolical role being played by Muslim League. Muslim League, tumaloke eta kotha jani arambho ami asorit hoba. So in 1946, the most important election issue, tete election hoichile, amar swadhinotar thik age age. এই ইলেকশনৰ সময়ত, you know what was the theme of that election? Whether Assam will become a part of Pakistan or not. I repeat, in 1946, at that point of time, the most important issue was whether Assam will become a part of Pakistan or not. So Muslim League tried to make Assam a part of Pakistan. But thanks to the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, that Assam was saved. And all these issues were discussed in Assam Assembly. That was another point. Then unchecked immigration. These were also discussed in Assam Assembly. Then tribal autonomy and tribal belts and blocks. These were constituted by Gopinath Bordoloi. Center-state relationship, debate on sixth schedule, the refugee issue, the creation of more states in Assam, particularly in the 60s. Lot of states were created out of Assam, and these were discussed in Assam Assembly. Then the language movement of the 60s, the refinery movement, the Assam movement from 1979 onwards, all these issues were discussed in Assam Assembly. And the Mizo movement, the Naga insurgency, all these issues were highlighted and debated in Assam Assembly. And the debate over CA and NRC, another such issues that, tried to protect the interest of Assam. So my dear friends, Assam Assembly remains the most important deliberative instrument or the body of Assam's politics. So it is very important that we need to protect this institution. And I am grateful to the Honorable Speaker for having organized this program. And in conclusion, I would just like to highlight one quotation being given by Professor Sukhendu Shekhar Datta, who said, and I quote, "Legislators are the integral components of the legislature. Naturally, name and fame of a legislature, proper functioning of a legislature, status and dignity of a legislature, the overall sanctity of legislature depends on the quality of performance of the legislators. The legislators have a definite commitment towards the society and the people with a view to fulfilling the promises and constitutional obligations. The legislators have to show their zeal and dedication. To be an ideal legislator, a person has to be well versed and well conversant in a democratic ethics. The legislators are to see that the debate do not turn into disputes. We are to ensure that quarrel doesn't lead us to animosity," unquote. So that is what the role of a legislature is all about. And you need to understand the practices of this democracy. You need to understand various, the ways the democracy functions, the way the legislature functions. Once again, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thanks to the Honorable Speaker, Srijit Biswajit Doimari Rangoria, and his team for having organized such an excellent program in which our posterity, our future generation will get an opportunity to know the ways how our assembly functions. With these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you so much.